Title: The Hidden Battle Between Heliocentrism and Geocentrism. Introduction. Imagine a time when people believed that Earth was the center of the universe. The stars, the sun, and all the planets revolved around us. This wasn't just a scientific belief, it was a religious and cultural truth. But then, bold thinkers emerged to challenge this idea, leading to one of the most intense and dangerous scientific debates in history. Chapter 1. The Rise of the Geocentric Model. For over 1,000 years, the geocentric model proposed by the ancient Greek astronomer Ptolemy was accepted as fact. It was elegant, logical, and endorsed by the Catholic Church. The idea was simple: Earth was motionless, and everything else moved around it in perfect, divine harmony. But there were problems. As astronomers made more precise observations, they noticed irregularities in planetary motion. To explain this, they introduced complicated systems of epicycles, small circular orbits within larger orbits, to keep the geocentric model intact. Despite these issues, questioning this theory was unthinkable. It was not just about science, it was about faith. Chapter 2. The Birth of the Heliocentric Model. In the 16th century, a Polish mathematician and astronomer named Nicolaus Copernicus proposed a radical idea: what if the Sun, not Earth, was the center of the universe? This heliocentric model explained planetary motion much more simply, without the need for epicycles. But this idea was dangerous. It directly contradicted religious teachings, and publishing such a claim could lead to serious consequences. Copernicus waited until the end of his life to release his work on the revolutions of the celestial spheres. His ideas were revolutionary, but they were not immediately accepted. Chapter 3. Galileo's trial and the Church's response. The true battle between heliocentrism and geocentrism came in the 17th century, when Galileo Galilei, armed with a telescope, provided strong evidence supporting Copernicus' theory. He observed moons orbiting Jupiter, proving that not everything revolved around Earth. He also studied the phases of Venus, which made sense only if Venus orbited the Sun. Galileo's findings were undeniable, but the Catholic Church saw them as a direct challenge to their authority. In 1616, the Church banned books supporting heliocentrism. Galileo was warned to stay silent. However, he continued his work and published Dialogue Concerning the Two Chief World Systems, presenting arguments for heliocentrism in a way that ridiculed the geocentric view. The Church responded by putting Galileo on trial for heresy. He was forced to recant his beliefs and spent the rest of his life under house arrest. Legend says that after his recantation, he whispered, "And yet, it moves." Whether true or not, these words became a symbol of the struggle for scientific truth. Chapter 4. The Aftermath and the Triumph of Science. Despite Galileo's punishment, his ideas could not be suppressed forever. Over the next century, scientists like Johannes Kepler and Isaac Newton built on his work, providing mathematical proof that Earth orbits the Sun. By the 18th century, heliocentrism was widely accepted, and the Church gradually lifted its restrictions. Today, the battle between heliocentrism and geocentrism serves as a lesson in how powerful institutions resist change. It reminds us that challenging accepted truths can be dangerous but necessary for progress. What other, absolute truths of today might be proven wrong in the future? Conclusion. Science is a never-ending quest for truth. The battle between heliocentrism and geocentrism was not just about astronomy, it was about power, knowledge, and the courage to question the unquestionable. If history has taught us anything, it's that ideas can change the world. Subscribe to Lost History HQ for more hidden stories from the past.